Good Sunday morning, everybody. I basically rolled out of bed. I rolled out of bed a few hours ago, but I'm getting things done, finishing up my laundry, and got a couple errands to run, and we'll go from there and finish out my day. I want to finish reading my stuff in the book, chapter 4 today under RAM. I read about the CPUs yesterday, and I'm finally getting around to read this book, and I'll read through it and stuff. But I wanted to do a video on, is there a difference between IT and cybersecurity? Everybody wants to get into cybersecurity. Everybody's trying to get into cybersecurity. And to each their own on what they want to accomplish and what they want to do. But I think there is a difference between IT and cybersecurity. Are they one and the same kind of? Well, I kind of one needs the other to work. But a lot of times when I think of IT, I think of networking. I think of, you have the OSI label and stuff, and I think it's a big difference between the cybersecurity stuff. Cybersecurity, everybody thinks, well, hacking, and you've been shut down for a breach and all that, and a lot of that is sort of true, but a lot of it too is like what happened with Facebook. It was a networking issue. It was a configuration issue that somebody made a mistake. They happen. People mess up. You got a lot of, everything like that. And I think a lot of the problems are more of a networking side than it is a cybersecurity side. And I think a lot of it happens with people just jump to the cybersecurity thing. Are we being hacked? Are we right away panic happens in? And it's sometimes it's just a simple thing. Sometimes maybe it's just an update. You see always with the updates, always do the updates, check for updates and that sort of thing. One example is this past week. I work in shipping and a distribution center. It's pretty fast paced, and I job hints that I want to get into the IT department. I think there's one or two guys that do. I only see one guy coming out doing the IT when he comes out, and I don't know how busy he is. I think he's more laid back, and I think he's got the comfort zone of he can get around to things when he feels like getting around to it. I don't know. I don't know what he's busy for, what his responsibility are, but he doesn't seem like he's really in much of a hurry to get things done. But anyway, one of the workstations near me, the screen went black, and we have a lead that went over to look at it, and they looked underneath, saw that it was plugged in, and saw that they started hitting all the cables and stuff like that. They hit the stuff, and I went over, looked, and I looked at it, and it wasn't hitting the button. They said, well, it's plugged in. I said, well, no, it's not plugged in. It was plugged into the wall, into the outlet that they have, not the wall, but the outlet that they have underneath the desk, but it wasn't plugged into the device itself. That's where the cable came out of. It wasn't powered up there. So I plugged it back in, and everything went up and running and stuff like that. Nothing magical. I didn't save the world or anything like that, but, IT department didn't look at that. But the whole point is little things like that, they're not really cybersecurity things. That simple little fix took less than 3 minutes to do, other than, that one was simple. A lot of the help desk stuff, sure, it's a lot more complicated than that and all, but the whole point is let's start looking at the simple stuff first before we start jumping the gun and we have to contact, help desk for everything and go from there. A little bit of, just deductive reasoning, simple deductions, simple looking at things, and all that kind of stuff. Sure, somebody else could have picked up on that, but they didn't. And again, I'm not bragging on it. I'm not saying I'm a hero. I'm not ready to be CISO of a network or anything like that. But the whole point is the little things that people don't pick up on in any situation is, becomes more complicated than what it really has. And we don't look at the simple stuff for that sort of thing. So the whole video point of this is there really a difference between IT versus cybersecurity? Are they one and the same? Is one more important than the other one? Are they 50-50? What exactly and how exactly does it all come together? Should we check one before the other, or should we just assume that it's one and not the other and right away think it's a hack? Or should we jump the gun on this? Or do we need more IT people, or do we need more cybersecurity people? Where is the difference as far as the hiring and the need for both, or are they all just one? Is it all just cybersecurity? Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your week. Stay safe online.